Good morning, guys. Welcome to math class. Today we are going to solve a worksheet to continue to reinforce the topic, interpret the remainders. Exercise number 1. You have to be ready with the worksheet. Exercise number 1. Helen has 100 tomato plants. She wants to plant them in rows of 8. How many full rows will she have? So we have to, you have little space, but I want you to copy the division.
We have to multiply.
Yeah, copy the divisions, which is 100 divided by 8. Those are the two numbers we have in the problem. 108. So 100 is the dividend because it's the greatest number, and 8 is the divisor. Okay?
Because it's the less number.
Exactly. So let's find, or let's try to find the closest number. I'm going to show you how to divide this one. I am going to show you how to divide this one. This is 8, right? You know that 8 times 1.
8 times 1, 8.
8. 8 times 1, 8.
So, but we need to find 100.
Yes. So, I am going to work with 2 digits. 10. 8 times 1 equals 8. Remember that I am working with 2 digits. So I am working with 10. So that's right. I write the number 8 under the 0 because I need to subtract. 10 minus 8, 2. So I have another 0 here. What do I have to do with this 0? Look at the screen, please.
We need to divide it.
We need to write it here, down next to the remainder.
Now that will be 20.
Exactly. Now, my number 2 is a 20. So I have to go back to table of 8 again. 8 times 1, 8. What about 8 times 2?
8 times 2 is 16.
16. And 8 times 3?
24.
24. So 8 times 3 is greater than 20.
So it will be 8 times 2.
Exactly. 8 times 2. So I copy the 2 in the quotient and then I multiply. 8 times 2, because I already multiplied 1. 8 times 1, 8. 8 times 2, 16. I write the 16 and I copy the remainder. 20 minus 16 equals 4. So my remainder is
4.
4. Now let's read the question again. How many full rows of tomato plants will she have? So now let's use our division. Let's interpret the quotient and the remainder. Which number do we need to answer the question?
The 8.
Again, let's interpret the quotient and the remainder. The number 8, no, because the number 8 is the number of rows. So the question says, how many full rows will she have? She's gonna she's going to divide the plant into 8 rows. So one row, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So she's going to start putting one plant in each row, one plant in each row. Finally, she's gonna have a leftover. So these two numbers is the answer, one of these two numbers. The answer is 12 or the answer is 4. But we have to analyze the question. The question says, how many full rows of tomato plants will she have? So what do you think is the answer?
4.
The answer is 4. But remember that the number 4 are the 4 leftover plants. The leftover plants, so you cannot make groups of 8. The answer is 12.
Remainder 4.
A row.
No. Remainder 4, no, because the question is how many full rows. It's not asking for remainder. It's not asking for remainder. 12 full rows. That's the answer. In this case, we don't need that remainder because the question says just how many full rows. That's it. It's not asking for remainders. Just for okay.
Now we need to go to the next one.
Exercise number 2. So may I erase? Let me check the cameras. Okay. Who is copying? No one? Remember that I need a picture. I need evidence in Schoology about this worksheet.
And I was in social too.
Yes. Cristel, where do you go? Exercise 2. A teacher has 27 students in her class. She asked the students to form as many groups as possible. How many students will not be in a group? How many students will not? That's why sometimes the answer is the quotient, sometimes the answer is the remainder. So let's do the division. The division here is 27. Oh, but here we miss.
27 divided by?
Is missing a number here. What number is missing here? Oh, she asked the students to form as many groups. Here is missing, added here. As many groups of 4 as possible. The number 4 is missing there. So here we are going to divide the 27
divided by 4.
Divided by 4. Exactly. 27 divided by 4. Okay, let's multiply. Table of 4. Let's find the 27 in the table of 4. 4 times equals 27. Table of 4. Times 6.
4 times 1, 4. 4 times 2. 4 times 6 equals 24.
24. And 4 times 7.
4 times 7 is 27.
28. Okay.
So 4 times 6 is the most nearest to 27 because 4 times 7 is bigger than 27.
Yes. Okay, Maria Jose, you said 4 times 7 is more biggest, something like that. So 4 times 7 is greater than 27. So we are not going to use this one. We're going to use this because it's the closest, the nearest number. 4 times 6. We write it in the second position here. 4 times 6, 24. Now we have to subtract. 7 minus 4, 3, right?
3.
And 2 minus 2,
0.
0.
0.
That number 0, to write it down is not necessary. So here we have remainder 3.
3.
Yes.
Remember 3.
Now let's go back to the question. How many students will not?
6.
3.
6.
How many students will not be in group?
6.
And the other
3.
students, because it says 3, in Santiago, I think says 6. You have to analyze the
I'm with
question.
Santiago. I'm with Santiago.
Aha.
I
You are with
go
Santiago.
to the 6.
You are with Santiago. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to try to draw here.
Me
1,
too,
2,
Miss
3,
Ivana.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 27. And the problem says, form as many groups of 4 as possible. That's what the question says. The instructions. And then says how many students will not be in group of 4. Okay, so let's make a group of 4 to see. This is group of 4, another group of 4. I make 27 counters. This is a group of 4. This is a group of 4. Another one. In another group here. So the question says, how many students will not be in a group?
3. 3.
3.
3.
Exactly. 3, not 6, because I can make 6 groups of 4 with 27 counters. And I have 3 outside the groups because they are only 3. I cannot make a group of 4 if I have only 3. So it was correct. It is 3. How many students will not be in a group? 3 students. 3 students. You have to be copying that division and then the final answer, because we do the divisions in order to answer the question, in order to answer the problem. Exercise number 3.
Finish.
Finished? Exercise number 3. Okay, let me erase. Alan, hello. Alan, you don't have a problem with internet. Your camera doesn't have to be off. Okay. Exercise number 3. A sporting goods company can ship 6 footballs in each carton. Like eggs. Eggs come in a carton, right? 30 eggs. It's a carton made special for eggs. How many cartons are needed to ship 75 footballs? How many?
Usually 75.
75. 75
divided by 6.
divided by 6. 75 divided by 6. So in this case, look at the first digit. The first digit is greater than 6. So it means that we can work only with the number 7. Tell me what number in the table of 6 you can multiply to that that the product is 7. 6 times 1 equals
6.
6 is the closest
Six.
number. So we write the number 1 here. 6 times 1, 6.
6.
We subtract 1. But remember that we have another digit. As you can see, I make a little mark here. Yo hice una pequeña marca aquí. ¿Para qué? Para saber que ese ya lo dividí. So I have another here. Le hago otra pequeña marca. Because you can have a number here with 5 digits. Puede tener un número de 5 dígitos aquí. Y después va a decir, ¿cuál dividí ya? ¿Cuál? So, si usted los va marcando, sabe, este ya lo bajé, ya lo dividí, ya lo trabajé. So, I make a little mark over the 5. Now I have 15. Let's look for that 15 in the table of 6. 6 times what number equals 15, or the nearest number, the nearest product? 6 times?
6 times 12. 6 times 2
times 2? 12. 12. And 6 times 3
equals 18.
equals 18. 18 is greater than 15, so equals 6 times 2 is the answer. Is the number we are looking for. So I write the number 2 in the quotient. I used to do this first. Before I multiply, I like to write the number 2 in the quotient, because if I don't write it, then I forget it. And this is a very common mistake in students. When students divide, the quotient has only one number. And that number used to be the number 1. So they say 71 divided by 6 is equals to 1. And that's not true. What was the problem? They forget to write the other numbers in the quotient. So the answer is incorrect. It's the same, así como cuando ustedes multiplican. Si usted multiplica bien, pero alinea mal los números y cuando suma, sumo mal. Entonces le salió mal. Aquí lo mismo. Usted divide, va multiplicando y va a escribir, va restando y todo. Pero el quotient aquí, escribe el primer número y ya después los demás se le olvida. So, su división está buena, lo hizo todo bien, pero la respuesta en sí, que es el quotient, está mala. So be careful. So 6 times 2, 12. Subtract 5 minus 2, 3. 1 minus 1,
0.
0. Remainder 3. So let's see, how many cartons are needed to ship 75 footballs?
3.
3.
12.
Ajá. Okay. In 12 cartons, I can ship 72 footballs, and I have 3 left over.
12.
12. In 12, I can ship 72. 72. But the question says how many cartons I needed to ship 75. So it means all of them. All of them.
15.
Quickly, Alan. How many? If I have, Gabriel, where are you? Don't be high from me, please. Move your camera. In 12 cartons, I can ship 72. What happened with these 3 leftovers? Se quedan
15.
15. But this one, remember, Maria Jose, that in one carton has the capacity for 6 footballs. 6 footballs. One carton. No va una pelota por empaque de cartón, por caja. No, are 6 in one. 6 footballs in each carton. So in 12, I can ship 72, but I have 3 more. So I need 1 more carton. So instead of 12, 13. 13. Ivana, don't hide your eyes. Can you see the screen with that hat like that? But I can't see you.
Yes,
Okay,
miss.
Did you complete this?
Yes.
Yes.
Exercise number 4. Who says no? Who says no? No one. Okay, let me erase. Did you copy, Alan? Because I know you went to the bathroom. Okay, next exercise. A carpenter has a board in 10 feet. A carpenter has a board that is 10 feet long. He wants to make 6 table legs that are all the same length. What is the longest each leg can have? Multiplication. 10
10 divided by 6.
by 6. 10 divided by 6. What is the length each leg can have? 10 divided by 6. 6 times equals to 10. What number, class? 60. 6 times? No, because you are multiplying 6 times 10, and it's 6 times the unknown number equals 10. Multiplication. Find the number 10 in a table of 6.
6 times 1.
6 times 1 equals 6 is the closest number. Then we subtract, the remainder is 4. Finish. This divisions is very short. Now, the answer says, what is the longest length in each leg? What is the longest each leg can be? So we need to use, okay, it will be 1 foot, because that's what we have here. 1 foot, but in this case, we're gonna use the remainder. 1 foot, 1, 4, in the denominator, what number it is?
6.
6, exactly. 1, 4, 6 feet long. Feet long. We need to use the remainder in this case.
1,
4, 6. 1, 4, 6 feet long. We need to use the remainder. We need to use the remainder because this one is a piece of wood. Es un pedazo de madera. And we can use the remainder as a fraction. Y así usamos hasta lo que sobra. So it means that we have 0 left over. Finished?
Yes. Now we need to go to the last one.
The last one. Ready?
Yes.
Quickly. Hurry up. Remember that I need a picture of this in Schoology. If you go to the bathroom, hurry up because we are in the last exercise.
I finished, Miss.
Isabella finished? Good. Exercise number 5. Ali wants to arrange his flower garden in 8 equal rows. She buys 60 plants. What is the greatest number? The greatest number of plants she can put in each row. So it is 60 divided by 8. Tell me a number in the table of 8 that equals 60 or close to 60. 8 times
7. 8 times 9.
8 times 9.
No. 8 times 9 is 8 times 8. It's 8 times 7 equals
56, exactly. And the remainder is 4. So the question says, what is the greatest number of plants she can put in each row?
60. 7.
7 plants. That's the answer. What is the greatest number? 7. because she has 4 left over. With those 4 plants, she cannot put 1 plant in each row. So the greatest number of plants she can put in each row is 7. 7 plants. Okay, so if you finish, you can dismiss the class. No homework in math for this week. Thank you for your attention, guys.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Miss.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss.